Hello everyone, welcome back to the channels Tapa-Olho Azul and Super Acadêmico, and today I'll keep doing the pitch for some stories that can become some movie interesting for everyone. Today I'm going to present you the pitch for the movie or the story Phenomena, Fenômenos in Portuguese. That's based upon a story that I wrote 30 years ago. 30 years ago, and was published first in the year 2000 and then again most recently in 2017. So this is the cover of the book Phenomena, and it tells the story of a young man, a student that acquires develops some psychic powers, and he can see and hear some phenomena with spirits, with souls. First, he sees his brother that died in Vietnam. He sees him in the TV saying goodbye to him, and then he develops the interest for the subject of paranormal activities, and then he becomes a scholar in the matter, studying paranormal and parapsychology in Harvard, where his father is a teacher also of economics. And so his research takes him to the learning about the what connects the life of the living with the life of the afterlife of the people that die. And he witnessed some others phenomena, like he sees a bench of graduates during his graduation. So he sees that there is the connection of the emotion of the living with the emotions of the dead. The most tense moments in his youth is when he goes to the cemetery where his brother is buried, and there he is like overwhelmed by the sounds and the screams of many souls that were suffering because they died during battle, during the war, during wars. And so he flees the cemetery, and he continues his study, his research, and he makes acquaintance with a Brazilian psychic, and he learns about many possibilities of communication with the souls and the spirits. And then after he travels to Germany to search some more. Since the story goes in the 70s and 80s, there's no digital technology, so his search is mostly made by direct contact with the witness and the people that suffers the phenomena. And in Germany he sees a painter, an old painter, connects to a psychic, and he sees how the painter paints through the psychic, and he writes about that, and many people start to respect him, see him as like a genius in the matter. So he becomes both a psychic and a scholar in the matter of spiritual contents. And finally he goes to Australia to study a phenomena where a researcher witnessed some kind of a phenomena in a indigenous tribe, and the researcher tries to kill himself because he witnessed some kind of proof of life after life. And he goes there and meets some other researchers and finds had a relationship with a girl, and in the end he sees the phenomena during the ritual, the tribal ritual, and inspires a lot of people to reunite with life, with the living, because that reunion with the living is the connection with the souls, the spirits, and that's what he learned with the ritual of the indigenous tribes in Australia. And then he comes back, he continues to grow as a scholar, becomes himself a teacher, a professor in Harvard of this matter, and finally he gets gets the courage to go again to the cemetery where his brother is buried, and then already a fully developed adult, he finds out that all the overwhelming souls that took him when he was young, actually with the time they found out the peace, so he has found out this peace to with himself, his life. So he connects this meaning of life with this knowledge about the afterlife in a very subjective way, a very sensitive way, that I think that for a story, for a movie, is a very unique opportunity to develop this thing, not in a action way, but more like the learning of the meaning of living, not because there is an afterlife, but because the afterlife gets meaning by the way that the person and the person lived his life. So that's the story for this week. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels, both channels, Tapa-Olho Azul and Super Academic. And if you like the story, get interested, you can buy this book, Phenomena, that's available in stores now. You can research and see the whole story. If you know someone that can transform into a movie or series, I don't know. So go ahead and share the video too. So bye bye.